Hey guys, you know who it is. It's your, you know who it is? Oh, so that's actually getting posted to my 3 million followers, subscribers. I will. Guys, I need to monetize quickly. I low-key, I want to go to college, and it's kind of like 30,000.
What?
I need to monetize, do that, or feet pics, prostitution. I don't know. Oh, I'm probably not allowed to say that word in case they put it on YouTube Kids. Guys, if you're 4 years old and watching that, that just means people love you. Prostitution, yeah. So I had school today. I went to school on time, so unfortunately I had to go to first hour, but tomorrow I don't. I'm excused from first hour because we're reading to the little kids at the elementary school, which is literally next door, literally next door, 0.00 miles away. You know how it is. So I have spaghetti and fries. I just got on the pasta line for some reason. The Alfredo doesn't look safe to eat anymore, so I'm not doing that anymore. So I'm getting spaghetti because it's fine. Oops. Don't you sweat it, baby. So I was just, yeah, it's been calm. It's been calm. I've just been, making bank. You know how it goes. First hour was PE. We did our miles per hour testing, which basically just means we run as fast as we can into these gates. Let's just say mine started with 14, okay? Not good at all. Second hour, we're doing this simulation with knowledge matters for consumers ed. It's it was fine. I just turned out that I did it all wrong. So the teacher had to restart it for me.
Loser.
That's because I tried to work 2 jobs at once. She said you're overzealous. I don't know what you just called me, but thank you. Third hour was AP Physics. I low-key I don't know if I had a headache or I was just kind of going through a psychological break. I just don't really know what we did. Couldn't tell you that I had AP Government. We played a Jeopardy game. It was actually really, really fun. Got me back on track. You know how it goes. And then 5th hour, AP Pre-Calc. We're supposed to be studying for something. Don't really know. I calculated it, and I think I'll still pass the class. That's all I'm really trying to do at this point. I've accepted my fate in October. So I'm gonna eat lunch now, and then I have AP Lit, so I'm probably just gonna try to do work. No, I'm not gonna do work. I'm gonna do work on my Chromebook. I can't do anything in that class. I can't focus in that class for some reason. So, and then I have band, and that's probably not gonna go great. Oh my gosh, this fat ass is gonna make an announcement. Yeah, so they made an announcement, and I fucking hate that guy. And I don't have anything after school. I was gonna go to a meeting, but only if Keely gave me a ride. That's Keely. She has work, so we're not doing that. And I actually really don't even care that much. And then, yeah. Hey guys, we're gonna do a fit check. I know I talked to you last at lunch. That was 5C, mind you. Okay, so my phone doesn't have a case. Right, shoot me, whatever. So it's hard to balance things. Fit check. I was wearing this, okay, well, I'm not gonna show you because I'm not wearing anything now. But I was wearing this, Aeropostale, sorry, tank top. I like how it looks, but I feel like it was meant for someone a smaller, I don't want to say chest, but rib cage. I know, everybody's blaming the rib cage nowadays. But someone just a little bit more petite in the torso, because it kind of digs into my shoulders and back. So maybe they're too big. Meant for somebody a little more dainty. So it's kind of digs into my skin a little bit, but I like it. And you can't see that it's painful. Not that it's really, really tight, but whatever. And then I'm wearing it's just Taylor Swift hoodie. Low-key, I just picked it off my floor, so sorry, Piven. The one you were complaining that might smell like BO was maybe me. But I don't even care. Actually, no, it might not have been me. It's okay. It was fine. This is actually from Temu. My uncle got it for me. Because after my district performance, right after I got into ILMEA, right guys, sophomore year, ILMEA, yeah. I was, doing great. He was like, you know what she needs? She needs a Taylor Swift hoodie from Temu. And I'm just wearing, okay, you can't actually see it. I'm just wearing these gray sweatpants. They're cuffed at the bottom. Can you believe? They're from Target. I've had them since literally middle school, but girls don't grow after middle school. So they're the best. And then I'm wearing these Bear Paws that I've also had since middle school. I remember it was like fall going into winter of 2019, 6th grade. I said, I want something to make me feel popular. I never wore these to school, mind you, but they are Bear Paws, right? Not Uggs. Sorry, I wanted to pay half the price for the exact same fucking thing. Yes, they're ripped. Yes, they're torn. No, I don't wear them in public. I wore them to school once this year, and that was only for like 5 minutes. So they're like, so they are like coming apart. But that's my fit check. And then when I last saw you guys, hold on. Oh my God, that was so good. Last time I saw you guys, it was at lunch. And we had that monstrosity of whatever was on my plate. Then I went to AP Lit. Yesterday, right, I wasn't in class because of the practice, AP exams. So what did I miss? A packet. Actually, a packet! She handed me a packet. She says, this is what you missed. We're discussing it tomorrow. Just go ahead and annotate it. No questions. No questions worksheet today. That's so kind of you, actually. I hate poems. In English, God, I love my English teacher. She's a good person. Oh, she's a good teacher, too. But every week, we do Poetry Tuesdays. Tuesday in class. We get a poem. Might be this big, might be a packet! 5 pages long. I'm never forgiving her for that, by the way. And we have to annotate it, and we get like a worksheet with questions on it that we have to do for the next day. And then the next day we discuss it. Yeah, so I'm not doing that. I mean, I'll read it, but I'm not going to annotate it. I'm just going to turn it in late. Friday is our last day of school before spring break, and it's also the end of third quarter. But I mean, they're not going to make teachers like have all the grades in by the end of this week because first of all, everyone's excited for spring break, and also teachers haven't brought it up. Where I'm not sensing the same like sense of urgency that I did with like winter break and like the end of first semester, aka second quarter. So I think I'm going to get a lot of work done over spring break, turn a bunch of things in late. Teachers will probably grade most of it. Right? Like, I'm not that person that like, oh, I'm going to hand in 20 assignments and the teacher has to grade them right away. Like, no. If I turn in an assignment like 2 days late, I expect the teacher to grade it in 4 days, right? Because that's twice the, I was 2 days late. You can take 4, like, do whatever you want. You don't even need to like put it in the grade book because it's late. Like, please have mercy on me. That's a really bad angle. Anyways, so that was what I got to do in AP Lit today. So I didn't do the packet. I mean, I was just like, I think I was just talking with my friend Issa. You guys haven't seen her yet. I think I was just talking with her the entire time. I was talking about college, right? I was looking on, it's a surprise, by the way, by the way, guys, it's a pretty cool college. Take a guess, take a gander. I'm really easy, so I'll give it up pretty soon, one day. My other colleges, the 2 that I'm waiting for, that I got no shot of getting into, but just in case, just want to hear their answers. March 25th and 26th. So by the time spring break ends and it's the next week of school, right, I'll be telling you guys officially where I'm going. And then maybe I'll start a GoFundMe because it's $300 deposit. Enrollment fee. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you realize it was But, University of Iowa was $325, and that's where I thought I was going to go. That's where I thought I was going to go for like 2 months. I mean, obviously, you don't enroll yet. Thought I was going to go to Iowa. I was like stuck between Iowa and Mizzou. I was like, well, Mizzou has the lower acceptance rate. This new school, guys. Better than everybody, than all of you. Well, no. There's better schools, right? Lower acceptance rate if we're doing that, which we are. This school's pretty good, guys. Don't really know how I did it with my D and AP bio, but you know what? We're gonna hope that they don't notice until I'm already like enrolled, right? It's my freshman year, and now they're looking at it and they're like, why did we accept this girl? Just go back to sleep, bro. I wanted to write them a letter saying thank you. I don't know how this happened, but like, I don't want them to catch on yet. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I was like on the website, I was looking at the merch and stuff, because like I'm not gonna visit because it's too far away. It's like 12 hours away. This college is like 12 hours away. But I was like, because my friend Issa, she's going to Japan for college. She's going to like this film school because she's gonna study like film and then like music. Like I'm gonna say stuff like I know what it is, but like for your sanity, your guys' Sandy. Like, she's super cool. She's really cool. You know, she impresses everybody. Like, every time I'm there and somebody asks her where's she going to college, I'm like, oh, I'm like, you know, I'm proud of her, right? Like, that's insane. And like, she's been talking about it since freshman year. She's going to Japan for 4 years. So I was like, I'm going to send you this really cool throw blanket. Why are the college stuff so expensive? Why did it actually just tell me to pay $40 for a t-shirt? And it was on sale. They said, it's on sale, leaving soon. The Frozen 4 limited edition t-shirt. Sorry. Who's paying who? If anything at this point, with... why? There's no reason college is actually that expensive. Anyway, so that was AP. Ow! Sorry, guys. I have like scabs on my arms because I pick at them so much. Hold on, I'm gonna take a peek. I pick at my arms so much because I used to have like acne, so I pick on it and now it hurts because sorry, it's not actually that bad, but I'm trying not to touch it. I literally showered this morning. And like sometimes my skin feels like itchy after the shower, but like I need to get my dinner out of the fridge. I'm sorry, we're having fried chicken for dinner, guys, and I really just can't stand it. Not that it's like disgusting, but like just the trauma that I've had. Oh my gosh, I used to be a picky eater when I was a little kid, and so yeah, I did do something like really kind of like, you could say rude, like when I was like younger, right in like 5th or 6th grade, where I hold on, I got to crack my leg. Ow! Oh! Ow! So I took off I took off all the breading of the chicken, the fried chicken. Here it is. It's from Walmart or something. Can you see that? And then I threw it away, and then my dad found it in the trash because I wasn't very good at hiding it yet in the trash, and he made me take it out of the trash and eat it. This isn't somewhat one of those TikTok stories where it's like, what moment, taught you respect as a kid? No. Help me. This is the daily help me. Guys, I got 51 days. 51 days left in this house. Which, by the way, I'm trying to make this quick. I'm trying to talk faster. I'm trying to make this quick, wrap it up faster, because yesterday's video was 41 minutes. It took 6 hours to upload. I went to bed because my dad's the strict kind of leave the phone on the kitchen counter overnight. So I had to leave it overnight. Like, I was like, please. And yeah, I have 3 other secret devices that he doesn't know about. But I can't upload it because it's not on the same. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. We have to check to see if they're home yet. Guys, check with me. You can check before me. They're not home. There's usually 3 cars in the driveway. 2 of them don't work. We're just that kind of lazy people. So that was AP Lit. I'll find a new background for you guys to keep it entertaining since it's just a vlog. I'm sorry. I'm not actually trying to be like this loud and obnoxious. I'm alone so I can let it all out. Ignore that. The Ronald McDonald House would kill for every one of these. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. It's an inside joke. Sorry, guys. You can't get it. You know how it goes. This is inside jokes. You know. After AP Lit, I had band, right? Because AP Lit was my 6th hour. My 7th hour, 6, 7. My 7th hour was band, and it was going good. It was going good. And until I had to play a part. It's not like just me. It's not just technically a solely with me in the first chair. Annalisa, my friend, my bestie, my DECA president. Join DECA, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Join DECA. Oh my God, I'm sorry if anybody was listening to that on high or something like that. We're right. You guys not need that background information. And so we kind of play this part where you are supposed to hear just the 2 flutes, right? Because it's all an echo, right? It's called Sea Rock City. So it's it's very jazz. I love the song. And that part is not, by far, not the hardest part at all. At all. But there's just this one measure that the fingerings just trip me up every time. It trips her up too. Well, she says that actually. She says, yeah, it trips me up too. But Annalisa, if you're listening to this, you're literally perfect at band. So I'm not telling you to side out or anything, but girl, who are you kidding? There's a reason you're first chair. And that's what I said too! Because Mr. Wolfgram, band director, he stopped it. He was like, let's hear that again, guys. Oh my God! Kill me now. And obviously, I practice, guys. I practice, right? And it's just a part that's tricky. We have a month into our performance. Can we stop acting like it's the end of the world? oh, these saxophones, they can, suck until the day of the concert, but like flutes, oh, we gotta get it right away. Oh, flutes are like, I don't play any other instrument, right? Like, I play the piccolo too, and like, I was learning the guitar. Guitar? Fuck no, I wasn't. I was learning the clarinet. I don't know why the fuck I just said that. Oh my god. I fiddled around with the clarinet earlier in the year, but that one was pretty hard too. But flute is gotta be harder than like trombone. Like, you guys there's no way somebody's gonna be arguing with me on that, right? And I'm not comparing myself to a trombone, but like, I don't know. He was just like, well, it seems like you're tripping it up. It seems like Annalisa's doing better than you. Yeah, I hope so. She's first chair. I hope so. You kind of like put us that way. And it's not, and I just wasn't like in the mood at that point. Like, I'd already embarrassed it was already embarrassing. I had to play, like, obviously you have to play in front of other people. It's just an embarrassing moment for me because I knew that I was going to mess up. And especially once he made us play just like by ourselves, everybody's staring at me. And then this fucking bitch that I hate 2 seats away from me in class, she's staring at me. She's like, She doesn't even play my fucking instrument. So like, I don't ever judge her for her playing ability on her instrument because they're different. And obviously, I've tried the clarinet before. Like I've genuinely tried to, like, learn the instrument. Like, I know it's hard. I don't judge her for that. I judge her because she's a... right. Like, the people that call me racist, like, no, I don't hate this girl because she's Mexican. I hate this girl because she's a bitch and then she just so happens to be a Mexican. Like, this is a bonus. I didn't target her because she's Mexican. There are a lot of better people that are Mexican that I could probably target. Sorry, I'm getting messages. So that was band, and it low-key, like, ruined my entire day. Like, I kind of just had to put in my Taylor Swift guys, like, Folklore and Evermore. Like, it was that type of day. It was that, Made of Japan, it was just not fitting the vibe, right? Because, like, if you guys know from yesterday's vlog, it could make me happy or sad, but it was not fitting the vibe. I popped those AirPods in, I stared out that bus window. I was like, are we serious? And you know what? Those were some of the best. And then I sent my Snapchat streaks, and those were some of the best. That's the best Snapchat picture I've taken in a long time. Somebody, you guys need to tell me to look depressed more often because I look so good. I look so good. So band ruined my day. Got home. Got home. That was the other bad part of my day. Hold on, I have to turn the outside lights on. The beauty of her face was beyond my wildest dreams. I should start, like, editing, like, intro. If anybody, like, I can't pay you right now, but if anybody wants to, like, take this vlog and, like, make me, like, an intro for each video of, like, the craziest moments or, like, just my random screaming, like, feel free, guys. So band ruined my day. I got home. I walked to the front door, and I almost unlock it. And then I'm like, oh, wait, it's Wednesday. I got to go around the back because I live on a corner, right? I live on a corner. I have to go around the back and I have to pick up the recycling bin. Mine's the recycling bin. My brother's is the trash bin. Tell me how it's fair. I don't even give a shit about that, really. And so I'm like, right, my dad's always reminding me, just go through the back door on Wednesdays, right, when you pick up the recycling. They didn't take the recycling out. Somehow I was thinking to myself, I'm going to get in so much trouble because the trash company didn't pick up the recycling. Are you stupid fucking chungus idiot bitch ass fucking chungus idiot Ellie? And so then I went back around my house. This was too much walking, guys. I was in my fake Birkenstocks. I was in my slides, whatever you want to call them. I was in my slides and it was snowy and muddy on the ground. And I was like, I'm walking more than I wanted to. But it's fine. Then I go in the house. I'm like, my dad's not downstairs, so he's upstairs because that's how it works. If you're not upstairs, you're downstairs. You know how it goes. If you're upstairs, you're downstairs. You can't be involved. That would be really funny though. And so I don't bother looking in every room because he actually is not that important to me that I actually want to go seeking for him. Daddy, where are you? I don't give a shit about this man at all. But I'm like, Daddy, I'm home. No response. I know you're in there. The stairs. The left is my room. The right is everything else. Everywhere else you're going to be. And then I look at my brother's room. My brother's in there. So who the fuck is the shadow I'm seeing in the bathroom? I peep my head in the bathroom. He's sitting on the toilet. Well, not on the toilet. He's not using the toilet, but he's sitting on the litter. I'm like, Daddy, I'm home, I said. Oh, it's kind of like the, honey, I'm home. And he was like, yeah, and? You want me to tell you every time I fart every time I breathe, every time I pick my nose, and you're asking me why I'm bothering to tell you that I'm home? Maybe because you fucking... Oh my god. Sorry, I need to take a moment. Okay, I took a moment. And then I low-key, like, I was still, like, depressed. Not depressed. I just had to, like, wallow in my self-pity for a moment, because, I don't know. I think I just needed that embarrassing band moment to just, like, kind of, like, turn on my, like, you know, I just want to have a moment where I could just stare in his face. And then I found this comfy chair I sat in my comfy chair in my room. Oh, the vibes were immaculate. Acting as if I didn't have 20 missing assignments overall. Oh my god, I almost had a booger out of my nose. We're gonna go check for the car again. Acting like I don't have, like, so many missing assignments. So I just sat in my chair, and then I was, like, on my phone, but my dad was still upstairs, and he doesn't like me. I'm not allowed to have my phone upstairs, guys. So this is why we're downstairs, but also I'm home alone, so it's, like, fine. Not allowed to have my phone upstairs. Oh my god, get me out. If you guys make a list of all the rules my dad has, oh my god, get me out. Help me. Help me. Oh my gosh. And then nobody is, right? If I don't see a CPS worker at my house tomorrow morning, you guys have not done your job. I'm kidding. I got 51 more days, guys. We're thugging it out together. Feel sorry for me all you want, because really, then I'll just have more options to sleep over between now and between my birthday and graduation, because there's about 8 days in between those. So, like, where am I gonna sleep? In my car? I don't have a car yet. Unless somebody else wants to donate it. I really wish I had a free bag of chips, aka a car. I really wish I had a car. Also, money for car insurance and gas. Be honest, guys. If you've ever driven without car insurance, comment down below. Like and subscribe and comment down below. If you've ever driven without car insurance, how far did you get? How long did you get? How'd you get caught, right? Finger, air quotes. You know, was a police officer? You need insurance, miss. Or was it your parent? Like, right? Realistically, can I drive without car insurance? Like, I'm a good driver. I mean, I've never been pulled over because I've never driven alone. I've only been, like, student driver, however you want to say it, learner. But, like, what are my odds, guys? What are my odds? There's no way I'm paying $300 a month for car insurance. There's no way. I think in college, maybe I'll thug it out until I get to college, and then I'll just tell them, my insurance company, yeah, I switched over. And I don't tell them what, I'll just hang up. And then when I'm in college, like, I'm gonna be driving, what, maybe 5 miles out of town, and then, like, maybe I'll get car insurance. No, that would be bad. Because I want to drive up to Toronto, because it's only a couple hours away from college, and I think one of the things they probably check at Border Patrol, or whatever version they have in the north, is car insurance. Sorry, guys, forget I said that. So then I just kind of, like, sat in my room, and then I, like, looked at, like I low-key am, like, halfway moving out already, right? Like, my dad's obsessed with boxes, so the Lord had mercy on me, like, when I was born. He was like, you're so lucky that you got a father that's obsessed with boxes. Because you know what's in my room? Boxes. But what do you know? There's actually stuff in them. There's stuff in them. So that way, the day I move out, I'll just pick it up. Boop. My dad will get home. What? Why does your room look like there's, like, less boxes? Where'd they go? Don't tell me you recycled boxes. I'm not allowed to recycle boxes, by the way, guys. I had to check everything by him before I recycle things. By the way. Get me out. So, and then I'd be like, I've got so many excuses, guys. I'm great at coming up with lies. Like, executing them, like, I low-key just be, like, thinking about it too hard. Like, okay, so I'm gonna say this, and then what if he said, like, I low-key be overthinking the exact conversation, so then I guess. And then my dad, like, was bothering me too fucking much. So, like, can you not let me just, like, sit and stare and be emotional for, like, 30 minutes? He's pissed me off. So I was like, what do you want? Like, yeah, I'm being disrespectful now that I'm, like, so close. Like, I don't know why he can't sense this. If he's like, why is she being so disrespectful? I don't know. Maybe it's because she's scheming a plan. Which, by the way, I have a funny story to tell you guys later. So then I genuinely started, like, reading a book. Because I was just sitting in the chair, and it was, like, right up against my bookcase. Yeah. And most of the boxes are filled with books. Because I literally have so many books, guys. I think I've filled 10 boxes with books. Ellie, how is that possible? I don't know. I didn't know I had so many books until I had to start packing them up. How has your dad not noticed? You know what? It's a big bookshelf, and I'm great with adding decorations. Oh, you remove one whole shelf? Time to start taking half from one shelf decoration. I'm good. I'm good. If any of you guys are being like abused by your husband or wife, it's 2026. If any of you guys are being abused by your partners, like let me know so I can help you like discreetly move out, like, you know, book by book, I guess. Like genuinely, well, this is kind of mirroring the situation I'm in a bit too much. But you know how it goes. You know how it goes. I'm moving positions. So yeah, I genuinely started picking up a book. I was like, damn, I haven't read this since freshman year. I mean, I'm a big like I love reading books, so it's not that far out that I like picked up a book. You know how it goes. And then my dad was like, you have to do this, you have to do this. Oh my gosh. I low-key like felt bad when I got mad at him for responding to him, because like obviously I do have to do things, right? Like I low-key am like still someone. Like, I low-key am still, like, a child with a parent. Like, I know I have, like, chores or responsibilities, whatever you want to call them. But I was, like, mad. Obviously, I had to do anything in the first place. I was like, can I not just, like, lay in self-pity for, like, hours? No, I guess not. What the fuck ever. So then this has been my life. That was, right, like, up until, like, 5:30. And then him and my brother left to go to Walmart. Don't know why it takes them an hour and a half to do that. Then I was in charge of making dinner. Which is fine because you watch me pull the fried chicken out of the fridge. Like, all we have to do is microwave fried chicken when they get home, and this whatever just beeped in the oven was my the side dish, which I'm actually gonna pause to do. I don't know about all y'all, if it's that far out to have a main dish and a side dish, but remember what I said about my dad probably being autistic. Not that there's anything wrong with that. My dad probably being autistic, we have to have a main dish, we have to have a side dish, and we have to have something in between, which is a drink. This is starting to sound really bad. If you go to my school, please just like skip to like 5 minutes from now, because this is getting bad. So yeah, I'm just making dinner now, and then we're gonna eat dinner. It's usually what happens after you make it, actually. I've learned that recently. Like, you eat dinner and then you make dinner and then you eat it. What? This is kind of a crazy concept for me to like conceptualize, to understand, but like, you know, and yeah, I got it. And then they're gonna come home. Oh Lord, that might be the worst part of the day, when my father comes home. If my brother came home alone, well, actually in this situation I'd be concerned, and maybe a little happy. But like, you guys don't understand. Like, I had dreams, not nightmares, dreams that I'm at school and I get a pass, and for a family like it says in the past, family emergency, and then I get to the main office and they tell me my dad died. Oh my God. Oh my, like, I've literally dreamed about that, guys. That sounds crazy! If you know nothing about me. Even if you watched yesterday's video, guys, you're starting to understand. You're starting to get it. I've literally dreamt. Not about, like, how my dad dies, but just the fact that, like, I'll be in school and and then I'll just go back to class. You know, the main office. Your father. The air fist pumps. I walk back to class. Nothing, guys. Nothing. Family emergency. Oh, it's nothing, guys. Because I'm an attention seeker. And I was like, my dad just died. And everybody's like, oh my God, are you serious? And then I'm like, yeah, but like, you know how it is. I'm on the grind. I'm on the academic grind. I gotta finish band class. We gotta finish playing this. And in reality, I really wouldn't give a shit. I've planned it out. I haven't, well, okay. Oh my God, that sounds so bad. Actually, that's a conversation for another time. That's also another conversation. You know, this is not a scripted. These are not scripted vlogs. The funny story. This video is going to end after I tell you the funny story. For the most part. The funny story is that my dad went to the doctor yesterday, which, by the way, his doctor is the same doctor as me and my brother's, right? Family doctor, right? I guess he'll just stick his hand up all our asses at once next time, right? Well, just a joint appointment. Save some money, you know? Nothing. There's probably, it's a little awkward. Not that we all see him at the same time, but just the fact that he's just all of our doctors. I mean, I'll let nobody go poking in my ass for that. I don't know. Nope. The doctor hasn't seen me naked. This doctor hasn't seen me naked. It's been a while. It's been a while. Apparently, he thought that my dad was he was checking for signs of elder abuse, my dad said. Me and my brother, we weren't at the appointment, but we were howling when he told us this last night, because he had seen him earlier that afternoon. He was like, he was checking for welts and bruises, guys. This is what you guys do to me. Are you trying to be a funny dad, or are you a narcissist? Get Kanye West over here when you're in a narcissism competition and your opponent is Donald Trump, Kanye West, and my dad. Who's winning? I wouldn't wager on anything, guys. I genuinely wouldn't bet on that. I don't know. checking for the car again. It keeps getting darker and darker. That might be the thumbnail because it's just a little funny. Ooh, that might be the thumbnail too. It keeps getting darker and darker. I'm not checking because I hope they come home. I'm checking because I don't hope they come home. I mean, my brother is okay, I guess. I just burped. Oh my god, I don't like burping. I used to only burp like once a week and then I started drinking bubblers. Okay, that's a little too creepy. My room light is still on, but I don't want to go upstairs by myself because it's still partly dark. Anyways, so me and my brother were like, no way, he thought you were being like, elder abuse? My dad is 55 years old, by the way, guys. He turns 56 on May 25th. He's 55 years old. I didn't realize they consider that an elder. He was like, yeah, he was like, okay, like checking me for like the wounds and stuff because I told him about you guys. What? Me and my brother were like, what did you tell him about us? That were you making you think that, do you guys see these like frail, like arthritis, like wrinkled hand? Do you think I could really beat up my father? I've certainly tried. We get into fist fights sometimes. I probably shouldn't be saying that, but like, you know, we've got into, right, like fighting matches before, but like, I've never done much damage with my hands. I usually go for like the feet, right? You know, girls' legs, they be strong, especially when it's a foot to like the neck or something. I think I did that to him recently. He was like, I shouldn't tell you guys that. Anyways, and so he was like, well, I was telling him. My dad was like, I was telling him how, you know, you, pointing to me, oh, you're always calling me, like, fat and talking about my body, and how you, points to my brother, you're always, like, saying I'm stupid and worthless. So the truth is finally coming to light, you mean? Yeah, we're finally admitting the truth, because first of all, this is only happening in our family because me, I'm so close. Can't believe nobody has thought about it. Like, oh, maybe she's only doing this because she's so close to leaving. Yeah, that's why I'm, like, suddenly being, like, disrespectful toward my father. Like, I've always hidden fear. I've always tried to, like, lie and cover stuff up to, like, disobey him. But, like, now I'm, like, outwardly, like, I don't give a shit. Like, no way you actually just said that, right? Like, I'm standing up for myself more often. Go women, right? And my brother... just got recently expelled. My brother, he's zero shits for the past, like, year and a half, right? So he'll just call him out. So this is why that's happening. And so, yeah, I have been calling my dad fat. Because I'm starting to think my dad is actually fat. This is not a beer belly anymore. He does drink, like, 4 cans a day. It's not like that. He is just, like, that's just, like, water for him. Like, it would take my dad, like... 12 beers to feel a little tipsy. Like, in a row, I'm telling you. Like, my dude, first of all, it's kind of scary, too, because how are you drinking 4 beers and you feel perfectly fine? You gotta feel, like, sick. Like, not as in, like, drunk, but, like, sick to your stomach. I think my dad's actually fat. Because, first of all, he hasn't had a job. He hasn't worked since I was in 5th grade, guys. So, that was, like, if I'm 17, 10. He hasn't worked in, like, 7, 8 years. Like... And all he does, he's not been working out, guys. I tell you, my boy is never ever considered a Planet Fitness membership. So, like, he's genuinely becoming, like, heavy, right? Like, I hear his footsteps, and they ain't soft. So, I am, not so jokingly, I'm always like, yeah, because you're fat. Maybe I shouldn't have to push my chair in if, you know, you weren't autistic and lazy. You know, these boxes are hard to maneuver. And so, I guess whatever my dad said about us like that concerned the doctor, and he was like... Does it hurt when I do this? I can't even. And me and my brother were just on the floor. We were like, no freaking way. Not as in, like, we're scared that somebody's gonna tattle. Because, you know what? Go ahead. Call somebody. Oh, they're home. Go ahead and please call somebody to come by the house. Like, I dare them to look around. Anyways, they're home, and that was my story. Hi, guys. That was my vlog for today.